Hello, welcome to Uncle Larry TV. Listen, we all know that life as we know it has changed, and we're dealing with this coronavirus. And so, what I want to talk to you today, I know most of you are musicians, creators, singers, songwriters. I'm sending this link to family members, and you might want to send this link to people you know. And we're going to talk about the Fidelity account, and we're going to talk about investing. That's what this is going to be about, investing. And I know you're probably saying, okay, this is a music show. Maybe I don't want to hear that. Then please don't watch this video. Just move on. And there's plenty of music there for you. But I know for a fact that a lot of musicians out there, most musicians out there, don't have a big stockpile of savings. And so what I want to do right now is try to help you make money while you're losing money. You're losing gigs, you're losing your jobs, you're not going to your jobs, so you can actually make money while you're losing money. And what I'm going to do today is just talk about the extreme basics of how we're going to show you how to set up a trading account. We're going to use Fidelity today. And we're going to show you how to execute a trade, okay? How to buy and sell stocks, all right? I'm going to give you 4 or 5 key stocks that I think are hot right now. So here's what happened. I shot this video last night, which was March 19th. Today is the 20th. You're going to notice I got different clothes on. It got late. I ran out of tape and I just shut it down. So I want to finish this video up today. And then you're going to see it come back to this. So I'll have clothes on and you'll see I'm still looking kind of scruffy. Hey, we're all shut in. So what I want you to do is hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Now, you will be able to see the heading on the video, because what I want to do is talk to you maybe a month from now, 3 months from now, 9 months from now, to see how you've progressed and hopefully see how much money you've made. You don't have to give amounts. And I know there are those of you that are way wiser than I am in investing. Here's what we need you to do as a community. Don't get on talking about this or that. If you have good information that you could share with the rest of us, please post it in the comments, and then it'll help the rest of us. Now, here's what I want to say right off the bat. I am not a financial advisor. If you got a 401k, do not touch it. It will come back. Don't take your rent money, your mortgage money, your car payments, your kids' savings fund. You don't want to invest with that. You only want to invest with exposable income. Is that exposable? Not exposable. Y'all know the word I'm talking about. Extra cash laying around, right? But for those of you that are feeling real confident about where the market is today, you want to take some cash and move it out of savings where it's not making any money, and you want to get into the stock market because now is a prime time. So for those of you that know stocks, this is not for you. This is for the extreme beginner. Just imagine this is investing for dummies. I'm doing this right now because I want to get this information out to you as quick as possible, okay? So let's start the video and I'll see you back here.
So the first thing you want to do is decide where you want to invest. Really, what brokerage firm you want to use to buy your investments. So there are 3 that we like, and we actually use all 3 of these: Vanguard, Charles Schwab, and Fidelity. And so on today's video, we are going to walk you step by step on how to open a Fidelity account.
Now, we're not getting any form of commission through this, and like we said, you should really choose the account that works best for you. But Fidelity works basically the same as Schwab and Vanguard, so we're just going to walk through Fidelity, and you can apply the same things that you learned from this video with Schwab and Vanguard also.
Now, we actually plan on doing a video in the future on the differences between the 3, but I can tell you on the surface there aren't a lot of differences. I mean, it really comes down to preference at a certain point, because what we like to focus on are the fees when it comes to investing. And all 3 of these firms have really low fees when it comes to buying index funds. So this is going to be a very easy and quick process. Let's stop messing around. Let's get to work. Let's stop sitting on our hands. Let's start investing.
So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is go to Fidelity's website. And once you get there, you'll see an option to open an account. So click on that. Once you click on open an account, you're going to have two different categories: retirement IRAs and investing in savings. We're going to focus on investing in savings accounts.
So you're going to want to click on brokerage account. After that, you'll be given an option to open up an individual or a joint account. Pick whatever suits you best. In this example, we're going to open an individual account. When you get to this screen, Fidelity is going to ask you if you're an existing customer. Click no, and then begin to fill out your personal information. Your name, your email address, and then click Get Started.
On the next screen, you're going to fill out more personal information, including your name, social security number, date of birth, whether or not you're a U.S. citizen, your phone number, and your email address again. You'll also be required to fill out your legal or residential address. So fill out your address, city, state, zip code, and whether or not that's your mailing address.
There's a survey question at the bottom of the form that asks you trades per year. You don't have to worry about filling this out. Just click Next. Then Fidelity is going to ask you some questions to verify your identity. You'll be given 3 questions.
Each question is particular to you, but they'll ask questions related to maybe street addresses you've lived on, specific individuals that you're related to, or other identifying information that really only you would know.
After you do the identity verification, it's going to ask you for your employment information. You can fill this out quickly and click Next.
Once you indicate your employment status, it will ask for more specific information about your employer, so just fill that out.
There's also a question at the bottom that asks your association to the investment industry. If you don't have any association with the investment community, you can click No and No.
So next you want to indicate your email preferences. First, whether or not you want to receive financial documents electronically, and then next, whether you want to subscribe to Fidelity Viewpoints.
So once you've done all that, you're going to get a final screen that says Review and Confirm. And you are almost there. You are almost at opening an account.
The next thing you'll see are a bunch of PDF documents related to terms and agreements with your Fidelity account. You want to make sure you read through those documents and click that you agree, assuming that you agree, and then after that, you click on Open Your Account.
So at this point, your account is ready to go. Fidelity is going to ask you to set up a username and password, but once you've done that, you can go into your account and start looking at index funds, stocks, bonds, CDs, whatever you want to do.
Okay, hopefully you got a pen and paper because we're going to cover a lot of information. What I want to try to do is give you as much information as I can in this one video, and you can always rewind and come back. All right, you might want to hit the subscribe button. This is not about you subscribing to my page if you're just here for the Fidelity information or the trading information, but I want to revisit where we are in our positions, 30 days from now, 90 days from now, or even a year from now. And let's see how much money we've made. Okay. So you want to click that subscribe button. You want to click the bell notification. And if you're not in the music, you don't have to listen to any of the other videos. Just when you get a notification, you just read the heading and choose to watch it or not. Fair enough? Okay. So what we want to do, let's pull this up. We want to go and we want to hover right here. We want to hover over where it says accounts and trades, and we want to go to trade. So we want to make a trade. My computer's running slow, of course. All right, so we're already here. So here where it says symbol, and this is a ticker symbol. The ticker symbol are the letters that the stock market identify the stock as, right? You can Google you can literally go into the search here and type in Royal Caribbean. And what it's going to do is going to show you a ticker symbol of RCL, which is Royal Caribbean right there. Then you want to go to action. So as you can see down here, this comes up when we put in RCL. So the second thing we want to do is come down here to action. What do we want to do? The first thing we want to do is buy stock, right? Then let's just say 10 shares. We're just keeping them even numbers right now. Order type. The only two we're going to deal with right now is market order and limit order. We're not going to do the stop loss or stop limit. We'll get into that down the road, or I'll provide links for you underneath, but I would not deal with that right now as a beginner, first timers. This video is for first timers, right? Some of you smarter people, please leave comments down to help explain in layman's term as easy as possible how we can help each other. And if you have not invested, please don't say I heard from a sister, brother's friend. Don't do that, because that's going to cause confusion, right? So what we have here is a market order or a limit order. The market order is where the stock is right now in the market. So for instance, it closed at $22 a share. I happen to know it closed at $22 a share, right? And the market order is where it is right now. So here's the thing about a market order. You could set a market order for $22.41, right? And by the time you press the button, it went up to $25, and that's what it's going to buy it at. So that's why you got to be careful about the market order. Sometimes I do it because I don't want to miss out of buying the stock in the range that it is. Okay. So now what I normally do 80% of the times, I do a limit order, because a limit order, you could set the stock price, right? And so what I'm going to do is set the stock price at $20 a share, right? Because I want it to drop down to 20 and I want to buy it lower than where it is now, right? So let's go down. It says time and force. Day meaning that I can leave this price set for the entire day. A day in the market is, I'm going to deal with Chicago time. Chicago, the markets open, the trading floor opens at 8:30 a.m. Chicago time, which is 9:30 a.m. New York time. The stock market is in Chicago, in New York, and it always go by New York time. So it's 9:30 in New York. So if you're watching TV, it'll say it's 9:30. That means it's 9:30 in New York. And the bell rings because the market is open for trading, open for business. But in the Midwest, it's 8:30, right? And what is it? 2 hours behind in LA. So it's 6:30 in LA, which they had to get up really early to do some trading. So what we have to understand is it opens at 8:30 and it closes at 3, Monday through Friday. There's no trading on the weekends. New Yorkers, their time is from 8:30 to 4. That's when the market is done, to the second. If you don't have your last trade in, by then you're done for that day. Okay? So we can pick day order or good till cancel. Good till cancel is good also. Like right now, we don't know what's happening with the market from day to day. You're busy, you're going to work or whatever. And I know most of you are laying at home right now because they've shut the country down. But let's say you want to just lock it in and you want to go travel. Then 3 months from now, it could fall down to 20 and then it'll buy it at 20 while you're doing whatever you're doing. So I also like this option because it allows you to set your price and go about your day. It's really good when you set your sell price. Let's say I set my sell price at $40 a share, right? And I just go about my business, which I've done. And your phone gives you a notice if you set a notice up, or you come by and you look and you say, oh, I just doubled my money, and it'll sell the stock and shift the money into your account. That's the beauty of the stock market. But I do want to say one important thing. Investing is not for the faint of heart. If it goes down to $15 a share and you see that and you sell your stock, oh, sell, 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 you have now locked in your losses. And in the stock market, you don't want to do that. You want to study and see what is happening. This stock right now, it may just do that, but it's going to go up 3 times where you purchase it at if you purchase it at this price. And so what you want to do is not panic. Let the stock go back up and let it spike back up and make money. If you sell it, you've locked in your losses. The president today, March 19th, said, we can't let the airline industry, we can't let the cruise line industry, and we can't let the hotel industry fail. So we're going to give them billions of dollars to succeed. We're going to shore them up. That means that those stock will rise and you will make money. And here's how you make money. All right. So I go here, go to www.yahoo.com and pull it up. And you can put the stock call letters in here. So put RCL in here. I already did it. And here's where we are today. This number right here, 2241, that's where it closed at the end of the day today. That's one day, right? Let's go 1 month. 2241 is where it closed at today. Look at where it was. Just follow the black. This number right here tells you how much it is. I'm going to move this way to show you how much it was a month ago. So as you can see to the top there, February 2020, it was $110 a share. $110 a share. 5 times as much. Do the math. Let's say it goes for $80 a share. I could go back, set my sale price at $80 a share and wait. So now I bought it at 20 and I sold it at 80. So if I bought 1 share at $20 and sold it at 80, I've turned $40. 20 times 4 is $80. I've turned $20 into $80. Get it? You've turned $800 into $8,000. Well, no, you take $800 times 4. So that's $3,200. So you take $800 and you've turned it into $3,200. So your $400 investment is worth 4 times as much. 4 times 4 is 16. So you've taken that $400 and turned it into $1,600. And how likely is it to happen? It was just over $100 30 days ago. And so I'm going to intentionally put a video right here just to break it up. I want you to take in what I just taught you. And when we come back after this video, after this commercial, I am going to suggest to you 4 stock that you want to invest in or at least look at. Here's a disclaimer. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I do not advise you to take your 401k. Don't take your rent money. Don't take your car payment. You want to use disposable income, extra income. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to gamble with the house's money. All right? All right. When I mean the house, I mean your house, your rent, your mortgage. Let's be smart, but let's make money while we're losing money. And let's leverage up. There's 4 industries that are very hot right now. They have lost more than 50% of their market. That's the cruise line industry, the airline industry, the hotel industry, and the food industry. So I want you to write these stocks down, see where they are today. Some of them had a little bump, but not much. I will say this. When the CDC announces the new cases of this coronavirus, which will be more than the previous, and the mass panic goes and people start to sell stocks, that is the perfect time to swoop in, because some of these stocks are already down a fifth of what they were, which means that you can 5 times your money when it returns. And the market will return. It will rally. So here is a cruise line. Remember, I talked about the ticker. The ticker is the call letters for the stock. So Royal Caribbean ticker letters are RCL. That stands for Royal Caribbean. That is a hot stock. I don't care if you bought it right now, today, at today's prices, meaning March 20th, 2020, you will make money. I can almost guarantee you in 12 months, you'll double your money. You're not going to get that type of return anywhere. The next step is UAL. That is United Airlines. UAL. Third stock. I'm going to give you two more in the hotel industry. One is the letter H, as in hey. That's Hyatt Hotels. The other one is PK, Paul King, PK. The PK is another hotel chain, right? And how about one for the food industry? D as in Derek, R as in Richard, I as in it. DRI is a food chain, and they own a lot of stores, a lot of restaurants rather, a lot of them that you know. All right. So those are the 4 stocks that are really hot right now. And here's another one, HTZ. That's the call letters or the ticker for Hertz Car Rental. Hertz Car Rental is under $6, I believe it is right now. So if it moves $1 a day up and then goes back down and then up, you can literally make daily moves and make money, right? So I want you guys to govern yourselves accordingly. Let's make a lot of money together. Let's share it. And just like the big wigs, the masters of the universe, these big CEOs with these multi-million-dollar deals, let's go to the bank at the same time they're going to the bank. So remember this. New wealth is never created. It's only shifted. It is for every new dollar that they print, they have to burn. So why not the common man get some of that money? Okay, so I might shoot another video later, and it's going to talk about how to set up a watch list. All right. I'm going to show you how to set up a watch list in Fidelity, and it helps you to track everything. And remember, for those of you that have an iPhone or iPad, there is a great stock tracker there right on your phone. You just don't know what it is. You have it, you've seen it, you just don't know how to use it. So I think on the next video, maybe I'll show you how to use that and how to set up a watch list, meaning stock that you want to watch. Okay. So let's stay in touch. Remember, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you'll know by the heading of the next video. I'm going to do some more music videos, but the next financial video, you'll know what it is. Okay. Hey, be blessed out there. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stock up on groceries, and let's stock up on cash. Peace and blessings.